Welcome back. In today's video, we are going to try to salvage some over-oaked whiskey. So I get this question quite a bit, and it goes something like this. Can I charcoal filter my over-oaked whiskey and salvage it? Honestly, I don't know. I've never over-oaked anything, and that's not to say that I'm awesome because I never make mistakes and so I've never oaked it. Honestly, I'm too impatient. Like, I've never let it. I just can't wait that long. So, but I wanted to try it. I wanted to see what it did. So this jar of 100% corn whiskey at 120 proof has been oaking since June of last year. And that's way longer than I would normally do it. It's just one of Still in the Clear's medium charred oak sticks in there. It's been in there for, what is that, 8 months, 9 months, 10 months? I don't even know. Just under a year. And so it is probably over oaked, I'm certain. So anyway, what I want to do is charcoal filter this just to see if it changes it all that much. Yeah, that oak's been in there too long. So so if you're trying to do like a rapid aging kind of thing with sticks or with spirals or cubes or with chips, then it can be kind of easy to over oak it. Now this is our oak stick aging guide, one of the STC guide sheets that we've been creating. We've got about 10 or 11 of these guide sheets now where I take a single topic and kind of break it down into one page so that, it's kind of easy to learn one part of distilling. And these are free, they're downloadable. You can print them off, you can put them in your notebook, you can laminate them like this is, whatever you want to do with them. But if you want all of those, like I said, they're free. You can just sign up for it at stillintheclear.com/guides, or I'll put a link down in the show notes. So, if you follow this 3-step guide for stick aging, it's almost impossible to over oak it. So you won't have this problem that we're going to try and cure today. So the first thing I'm going to do is just filter this, and I've got this this stainless steel filter I got at Amazon. It's got a nice little insertable sieve, and then it comes with this micron filter. Really a great little filter, and I think I paid like $8 for it. I don't know if I can probably, I'll get you a link. I'll put it down in the show notes. But the first thing I want to do is just filter this. And that's just to, this doesn't do anything except just catch any of the charcoal or chunks from the wood that I sat in there. And I spill it every time I spill. And you can also use a, before I got this, I would just use a coffee filter, which might be even better. Like, I haven't used this yet, so I don't know. Maybe it's not, maybe it doesn't filter enough. The next thing I'm going to do is proof it down to 80 proof. It's at 120 right now, and I want to proof it down. So I'm going to go get my hydrometer and get this proofed down. If you want to see how I proof down my whiskey, I use what's called the box method, and I made a video just for that. I also made an article on stillintheclear.com. I'll put a link down in the show notes. But I'm going to proof this down. I've got 1,750 liters of 120. I'm going to add 875 liters of distilled water. And I've got this 1-gallon mason jar that I'm going to put it in. And that's going to bring my proof down from 120 to 80. There we go. Now what I want to do is I'm going to get some of this this activated charcoal, and I'm going to get my funnel out, and I'm going to put some in the funnel, and then I'm going to rinse it because it looks like it's really powdery. So I want to rinse it real good just with water before I filter some of the the 100% corn liquor. That is really nasty. I think I might just take this to the sink. So that worked a lot better, just taking it to the sink and just running water under it until it cleared up. And so I did that. Now I'm going to filter some of this liquor into this. I've got a small pint jar because I don't want to filter the whole thing, because if this doesn't work, if this doesn't do anything, then I still want to have some to experiment with to see if there are other ways we can salvage an over-oaked whiskey. So here we go. And once again, I spill. Spill, spill, spill. We're going to let that sit for a second, and then I'm going to give it a try. So now it's time to taste it. And on this side, I've got the over-oaked whiskey, and then on this side, I've got the activated charcoal filtered whiskey. So let's just see if there's a difference. I'm going to start with the original. Yeah, so that kind of earthy, oaky kind of flavor is still there from the charred oak being in the glass too long. It's definitely there. You know, it's not terrible, but yeah, I would have rather not left it in that long. Not a lot of difference on the smell. Maybe slightly. There is some difference. I wouldn't say it's a lot, but it's there. This is mellower would be the word. It's softer, but that earthy kind of note is still there. It didn't get rid of it, but if I was forced to drink one or the other, this is the one I would drink. This one, then, if it's all I had, I'd drink it. It's not awful, but I'm not sure what else you would do. Maybe if I filtered it a number of times, it would get better, because there is a difference. So maybe multiple filtrations might make a difference. I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have tried this, what were your results, and what else did you try? Just let me know. I'm curious, and maybe I'll try some other things. If you've got any recommendations, maybe I'll just hold on to this and keep messing with it. See if we can improve it in other ways. So I think if I was going to rank this process, 10 meaning holy cow, that totally worked, it's perfect now, and 0 being it made absolute no difference whatsoever, I would probably rank this below average. Honestly, I would probably say this gets a 4. It did do something, but it didn't do a ton. And maybe, like I said, maybe multiple filtrations might make more of a difference. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's a good experiment. It's worth trying. And, I know charcoal filtering is good for other things. So if you wanted to get some charcoal filter, it's good for making a whiskey more mellow, softening it down a little bit. So definitely worth having on hand. Also, don't forget to go get the STC guide sheets. One of those guide sheets is how to not over oak your whiskey, or it's actually called oak stick aging. That's the name of the guide sheet, and it's a 3-step process just to help you go oak your whiskey in such a way that you're almost guaranteed not to over oak it as long as you follow the process. So they're free. Go check them out. stillintheclear.com/guides. I'll also put a link down in the description. So go check it out. I'll see you guys on the next one.